As far back as I can remember, people have always said they love God. In the Old Testament, it wasn't one of the commandments, but it was an expectation that they should love God with all their heart, with all their soul, and with all their might. But what does it really mean to love somebody? Is it possible to love someone who you don't see and who you can't interact with physically? I know in this day and age people do it through social media and pen pals of those days. But how effective is love for someone who is not there? Christ said, if you love me, keep my commandments. Christ is not saying that love is keeping commandments. Love is a separate thing, and keeping commandments is a fruit of obedience. What Christ is saying, that the proof of your love is to keep his commandments. If I love a friend, I will always give to the friend. What can I give the Almighty God to prove my love? The fact is that God has no needs and God has no wants. The Almighty needs nothing from any human being. And so the proof of love for the Almighty cannot be the same for the proof of love I have for a human being. So how exactly do I love God? When Jesus came to the earth, Jesus gave his followers one command. He said, this shall be the proof that you are my disciples, that you have love one for another. For how can you love God that you cannot see when you don't love your neighbor that is next to you? And so the only way that anybody can prove that they love God is to love their fellow man. Any talk of love for God that does not include showing love and mercy to people is completely fake. Jesus said that when you come to give an offering in the temple, and today we can call it the church, and you remember that somebody is angry with you, you should leave the offering and go and settle with your brother first. This is evidence that God is more interested in our relationship one with another than our relationship with God. It is easy to say you love Jesus because Jesus is not here. Why not show love to your brother that is here as your proof for your love for Jesus? I have seen people who say they are going for evangelism, and yet they are unable to provide assistance to their brother who is in need. I have seen people who give to great causes, but they are unable to care for someone that is next to them. Any love you have for God who is in heaven is completely pointless when you can't show that same love for your brother that you can see. This is pure hypocrisy. Let us learn to demonstrate our love for God by showing love to our fellow man. Remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless you.